What do you think? Is everybody ready? Okay, let's turn on the clock. 15 minutes and 5 seconds. On your mark, get set, can begin. Tom and Jason, begin.
Well, it's a great day for a crossword tournament. Let's
Greg has been doing what? Triple time, working all the aspects of this weekend.
All day.
So it's nice to join you. I was saying on my way here that I was so excited to be in this room again because I said it's the only room in the country where people are actually solving things.
I wanted to point out before we started, Ken started filling in his grid. He wrote "Hi Mom" at the top.
Yes.
Which
we both agree, looking at Christina's incredible work, that there is an overall theme to this puzzle. I said, this person has young children. There are so many clues that speak to that.
So many. In fact, if you just start at the top, you have "It's Showtime."
Yes.
That's giving birth, I assume.
I guess so. You could also say, which 2 words do you dread the most hearing on a New York subway?
And then the second cross blue is "What Have I Done?"
Yeah, that's
also spoken by you mothers.
That means I have to say,
Followed very closely by the Terrible Twos. I mean, it's a little autobiography that Christina has left us.
and you're going down, who am I? That's how that happens too. What have I done? Who am I? No one will ever ask for my ID again.
Let's not forget the combination of 23 down and 57 across. Icky Poo, 23 down,
I love that.
followed by Toilet Trained.
Yeah, exactly. And we see the journey. It's
a beautiful narrative.
And a pairing of words that I love and haven't thought about in a long time. Rinky dink.
Adorable. It's nice words.
Yeah. Does anyone remember, just my brain went here, shrinky dinks? Yeah, that was a dangerous toy we got rid of, wasn't it? Some toxic plastic that will reduce on a 400-degree oven.
Just to check in with the guys solving the puzzles, both Tom and Jason got in at the top with the, I looked at this puzzle, as many of us did, and thought 3 long entries right at the top. Well, there's nowhere we're starting with the one, with one across. We're going to go to the downs and avoid those. These solvers went straight to let's just fill in the top. Those long things don't scare me. Except for Ken, his 5-second advantage didn't help because he didn't fill in the top. And now those guys are racing through. Ken got toilet trained. He does have kids. They're older than that, though.
Right, your perspective might help you in this case. Jason is just going top down, almost like a machine.
Yep. I believe this is Jason's first time in a final round. I know Ken has been in final rounds before, and I think Tom has as well. But I didn't check. I do like. I wanted to mention there's also, we're talking about the mom theme, 6 down, which is duct opening in the A clues, and lead into sac or duct, and is Ovi, O-V-I. So again, we're talking about eggs coming out of the duct. It's showtime. What have I done? Terrible Twos. It's all a theme.
It is a theme. By the way, I've been here so many years, I just want to let everyone know that my son, not here this time, sadly, he's just at home doing some fun stuff in his life, just turned 10, and for his birthday, we got him his own place.
Ricky, where are you? I have no idea.
It was spring break this week. If you have kids, you're shattered.
I like you mentioned "Who Am I?" 12 down.
Yes, I love that.
Which, if you read it, W-H-O-A-M-I, could also include "I'm surprised by the 3rd note of a musical scale." It takes a while. You think about it, eventually you realize what I'm talking about.
I found, I mean, you were laughing at this in your own lovely juvenile way that I appreciated. You were like, 2 down, tit for blank, ha 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 ha.
No, I was just recognizing the maternal theme of the puzzle. Let's just point out the A clue for that one. The answer is cat, of course. The A clue is reciprocal amount.
Oh, yeah.
No one thinks of cat, right when you think of some math thing and you realize, oh, tit for tat, I get it. But I also want to point out, in the acrosses,
Yes.
in the B clues, 42 across, the answer is boa, which Ken and Tom
Yes.
both have. And the clue is accessory around the neck. Good clue. Good clue. for boa.
Excellent clue.
Let's just point out that Christina ran out of ideas in the A clue, so 20 across is also accessory around the neck. That, of course, is Kimbo.
Yeah,
Much
that was
harder
hard.
use of that clue.
You know, speaking of 18 across, of course, we have some variations of how that is clued.
Yeah.
But I thought the way I read it in the,
Well, look at the B clues first, because in the B clues, it's word with toddler or trundle. Again, we're not trying to point anything out. The answer is bad, of course. But in the A clues,
in the A clues, it says common retirement option, and I was like, well, that's a little dark. What about pickleball? You know?
All right, just to catch up, Jason is very close to being done. He's a little stuck on the lower left. Ken has roared back upward, and Tom is about to fill in the lower left as well.
Very
They're
close.
both very close on that. Ken is going to have to think about the top really quickly if he wants to catch up.
The drinking clue is the one that's evading Tom a little bit, but so
Because
close.
Tom is written
Oh,
in a bunch. Amazingly finished. Somebody's probably peripherally aware that they're done and thinks, I've got another 8 minutes. I'm not going to mess this up. I'd like, while we have a minute, to talk about 13 down, clued as eternal in the A clues, clued in the B clues as something else, poetically enduring. It's the word Eonian,
Yeah.
E-O-N-I-N. Has anybody in the room ever used that word for anything?
someone said yes.
Yeah.
Just now. Because you used it just now as in what is this clue?
What is this word Eonian? It's somebody who probably used it in a puzzle the 3 times it has appeared since 1993 in the New York Times Crossword. Eonian. Ken is going to take an Eonian time to make sure this puzzle is correct. It looks like he's got it all filled in. He's got it.
three contestants are perfect. So the third place in the B Division, 8 minutes and 6 seconds is Ken Stern. Second place, perfect in 6:48, is Jason Juang. And first place in the B Division, perfect in 6 minutes and 38 seconds, is Tom Weisswange.